After the tribulation, let no man deceive you. Whether you are a Christian or not, I personally am, it's important to understand that over 1.5 billion people worldwide call themselves one form of Christian denomination or another. And the thought processes of Christians in the last 100 years have been dominated by the clearly false doctrine that there is a pre-Antichrist, pre-tribulation rapture. The Bible, a 5-year-old can read it, is clear in the book of Revelations that the dead in Christ are raised and then taken into the heavens, and then the living after that, after the devil's been bound, after all that happens. And this film breaks that down. Now, whether you believe the Bible is a fairy tale or not, you need to understand that the pre-tribulation rapture fable has been used to make Christians stand down and not be politically involved. That's why Christians previously were the people standing up against corruption, standing up against King George, or then later standing up against slavery in England and then Europe and then the United States. It's been real Christians over and over again who stood up against Roman slavery 2,000 years ago and were thrown to the lions. And that's another subject I want to raise that goes well with this film, available at InfoWarsStore.com, that is key to give to your Christian friends and to give to your pastor, even if you're not a Christian. If you want to get people politically motivated, they need to understand that it's biblical to stand up to evil. Romans 13, The True Meaning of Submission, by Timothy Baldwin and his father Chuck Baldwin, who of course was the Constitution Party candidate a few years ago and really got the word out in a great way. This short little book documents that it's completely biblical to stand up against tyranny. Both the book and the film are available out of the gates, discounted at InfoWarsStore.com, so you support both of these ministries, and you also support InfoWars.com and our news gathering operation. So visit InfoWarsStore or InfoWarsShop.com, and you can order the film and the book today to wake up your Christian friends and family. And for others that want to know why Christians, mainline Christians, are always saying we should submit to tyranny, we should give up our guns, we should go to the FEMA camp, why are the Christians of today completely the opposite of Christians in ancient Rome or the Christians that founded this country? It's because they're following the doctrine of the Rockefeller Foundation and others. And it's all exposed in this new film and in the book, Romans 13. All available at InfoWarsStore.com or InfoWarsShop.com, or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. I hope you get it and share it with everyone. And as always, thank you for your support.
Early this Tuesday morning, the 11th of September, 2001.
Al, it is such a pretty morning, isn't it?
Perfect fall morning.
On September 11th, 2001, the world changed. The land of the free has now become the land of the enslaved. The people of our once glorious United States have traded their liberty for security. But has it all happened by design?
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked.
Many questions linger about the events of that day of infamy. But one thing we know for certain, the surprise attack on Pearl Harbor set in motion a course of events that would eventually lead us to a one-world government.
Japan began this war in treachery. We shall end it in victory.
In the aftermath of World War II, the United Nations was created, and the path toward a one-world government accelerated. Each war brings us one step closer to what the Bible calls the end of the world. Checkpoints are being set up everywhere. The police state is tightening its grip on the people of the United States. And to those who understand biblical prophecy, what comes next will not be a surprise. At some time in the future, the King James Bible states that everyone on the planet will be required to take a mark in order to buy or sell. As our current economic system collapses and as technology expands, cash is becoming a thing of the past. The reality of a cashless society is not far off. In fact, it's already being implemented. Despite denial by many religious leaders, evil men are working around the clock to bring in a new world order. We can see the end rapidly approaching and the stage being set for the emergence of the Antichrist. We can hear the voices of those who are subverting our U.S. Constitution and promoting this global government system.
A new world order.
And with all this right around the corner, this film is more important than ever. Satan is working behind the scenes to set up a one-world government and a one-world religion in preparation for the Antichrist. He has also deceived modern evangelical Christians into believing that they will be removed from this earth before the Great Tribulation takes place. This doctrine, known as the pre-tribulation rapture, teaches that Christ may return at any moment and that there will be no signs of his coming. As a result of this deception, most Christians are completely unprepared for what the Bible has warned us is coming. Although the scriptures clearly state in Matthew 24 and elsewhere that the rapture will take place after the tribulation, big-name preachers, Bible colleges, and popular films such as Left Behind have taught the masses to expect that the rapture may occur at any moment. But Left Behind is a work of fiction. Christians today are not being warned about the events they will face in the Great Tribulation. To learn the truth about the rapture, we must look within the pages of the Bible itself.